Well, we'll move on now to the, I guess we could say, the middle third of the 20th century, and become familiar with some of the gospel songs of that generation. C. Austin Miles may be the most famous of the writers in general, but certainly of his one song, if this is all he ever contributed to Christianity, it would have been highly influential all by itself, and that's In the Garden. I Come to the Garden Alone. It's actually the story of Mary, probably Mary Magdalene, who is there in the garden after the resurrection, and how she wanted to cling to him, and Jesus said, "No, go tell the disciples that I'm risen." And so he bids her go through a voice of woe to go talk to the others. But in the meantime, it was so pleasant to hear her voice being called out and to be there with him. Incredibly sentimental song. Okay. Likewise, George Bernard, in his early 20s, wrote The Old Rugged Cross, and was frustrated that he never was able to write another hit like The Old Rugged Cross. But The Old Rugged Cross, in its sentimentality, really captured the spirit of the gospel song in that middle of the 20th century.
So I'll cherish the cross, the old rugged cross, till my trophies at last I lay down. I will cling to the cross, the old rugged cross, and exchange it someday for a...
Thomas Chisholm wrote many poems over the course of his lifetime, but none better known than Great is Thy Faithfulness, which I think rightly could be called a gospel song, though it doesn't quite fit the mold quite as normal.
There is no shadow of turning with thee. Thou changest not, thy compassions they fail not. As thou hast been, thou forever wilt be. Great is thy faithfulness, great is thy faithfulness. Morning by morning, new mercies I see. All I have needed, thy hand hath provided. Great is thy faithfulness, Lord, unto me.
And then there were others who wrote music like B.B. McKinney, but I mostly have to tell you about John W. Peterson. As we get to 1950, 1960s, 1970s, John W. Peterson was probably the biggest name as a writer, and he wrote music to such hymns as So Send I You,
to serve unpaid, unloved, unsought, unknown, to bear rebuke, to suffer scorn and scoffing. So send I you to toil for me alone.
He wrote, I believe, the music and the words of Heaven Came Down and Glory Filled My Soul.
What a wonderful, wonderful day, day I will never forget. After I'd wandered in darkness away, Jesus, my Savior, I met. Oh, what a tender, compassionate friend. He met the need of my heart. Shadows dispelling with joy, I am telling, he made all the darkness depart. Heaven came down and glory filled my soul, filled my soul. When at the cross thy Savior made me whole, made me whole. My sins were washed away, and my night was turned to day.
he wrote It Took a Miracle, which was a huge success as a reflective, quiet gospel song that was full of sentimentality.
Is omnipotent, and that you can't deny. A God of might and miracles, 'tis written in the sky. It took a miracle to put the stars in place. It took a miracle to hang the world in space. But when he saved my soul, cleansed and made me whole, it took a miracle of love and grace.
And also this song, Coming Again.
Marvelous message we bring, glorious carol we sing, wonderful word of the King. Jesus is coming again, coming again, coming again. Maybe morning, maybe noon, maybe evening, and maybe soon. Coming again, coming again. Oh, what a wonderful day it will be. Jesus is coming.